Welcome, everybody. I am Mr. Smiley. This is my YouTube channel, Mr. Smiley Burris, and welcome. I am very blessed today. I come up to the practice center where we practice at the Indiana Powerhouse Training Center, and lo and behold, do I have my very good best friend, Colt Justice, in the house today. His name is Michael Varney, and he agreed to this interview on short notice. It was complete short notice. If you ain't noticed, I'm in the car. Not set up hardly ever. So, welcome, man.
Thank you. You know me. All you gotta do is press record.
It has been forever.
Give me some caffeine or whatever, and I'm good.
You haven't been in the ring for 5, 6 years-ish, 10 maybe.
2006.
So it's been a minute.
What year is this?
21.
Yeah, been a while.
It's been a minute. What I like to do in these videos is I like to ask you, what got you into this business? What got Colt Justice to say, hey, that's a great idea, let me do that?
Well, I'd always was in the Marine Corps 5 years, hoorah, and enjoyed lifting weights, watched wrestling growing up, so I figured, why not chase the dream, you know what I mean?
Why not chase the dream? It's been a good dream though, right?
Oh, great dream, great dream. 2002 is when I started.
2002.
Till 2006.
We've had a good ride so far.
Oh, yeah.
Now you've taken some time off. Work, life takes over, right?
Yeah. Well, what happened, I went down to Harley Race Wrestling Academy.
Yeah.
I came back, I was the best shape I've ever been in. And, but I had a tendon here I had to repair.
Yes, right there.
Put on a lot of weight and just never was, and then I had to start working again and just never got my timing back, and it wasn't the right time to come back at that point.
You felt it was right to take a break, and that's all right.
Yeah.
So, you're getting back in it though.
Correct.
How long do you feel it'll take you to be ring ready to get into a match?
At least 6 months.
6 months. That's about right, you think?
Yeah. Can you push pause?
I don't know.
That's all right. Oh, can you clean this up later?
No. This is live, baby.
No, that's cool being live, but what I like to do is also go over how I got put into the place.
Well, tell them.
Cool.
Go for it.
Well,
it's our interview.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, you know how my religious beliefs. I'm a born again Christian. Although I do sin, everybody sins, but I rely on the Lord.
I don't.
So, like I said, everybody's different. But once I got right with the Lord, everything else fell into place. And I'm still getting right with the Lord. But like one of the things is I'm getting up early to train. Well, that's enabled me to go to church again. The Lord got me in the right job where I can afford to train, where I can get in the church again. So it all really started with the Lord. And another thing that started was doctor had me on something called Xanax prescription, and I've never wrestled without being off Xanax. I've never wrestled off of it. I've always wrestled on it. And so after 12 years, I couldn't think. The doctor wouldn't help me get off of it, so I locked myself in my apartment back in July of 2012. Remember that?
Yes.
And hardest thing I've ever did was get off the Xanax. So I was back in 2012. I don't know, we had that shutdown last year, the COVID, and I was at 296 pounds. I'm only 5'6". And so I decided I want to start training again, but there was no place to train, to my knowledge, because everything changed. And, it's one thing for it being 2 or 3 years. My place is like 2 decades or whatever. But first I did was found a powerlifting gym called Indiana Strong. Huntington, Indiana. I love Indiana Strong, man. Aaron Snyder and the strongest woman in the world, Christina Bagma. I looked them up, very nice people, and now Big Daddy's got some more lifting in, so I started there. Then I looked up Sudden Impact Training, and that's in Fort Wayne, and so I got a personal trainer, Isaiah Johnson. Oh, he's been teaching me, we really work on cardio. So I'm going to be able to implement how he's training me into my wrestling, pro wrestling, how to train and get my cardio up and that. Also, I'm going to Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Fort Wayne and learning the ground game. So it's a lot more training opportunities, but I'm older. I've learned to appreciate the journey, appreciate the time I get to spend in it, because I enjoy doing it. And I got to say, the great people I get to meet. I've met all kinds of great people. It is. I'm not talking about just pro wrestling. Pro wrestling, MMA, weightlifting, I've met such wonderful people. So that's really what's got me back into it. My little nieces and nephews, Caden, Serenity, Case, and Carson, they've never seen Uncle Mike wrestle. Because I'm Uncle Mikey, you know. And so, but they've never seen Colt Justice. They've heard of Colt Justice, they've never seen Colt Justice. And the cool thing is now that I know how to train, I know the kind of dedication it takes, which that's cool. And now that the Lord has supplied me with all these tools, I'm going to take advantage of them. Is that what you saying?
Said you had that back then.
I had some.
You might have forgot, but you had. I'm telling you right now, I remember back in Colt Justice days, you had such dedication to your craft, your gimmick, that we stayed up till 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, working on certain moves and all that stuff. So, so you know, don't cut yourself short. You had it back then.
I guess what,
and it was kind of like it was kind of like it was you was going to wrestle or you was going to work a job. It was one of the two. That's how I remember.
All right.
So yeah, please don't cut yourself short.
Thank you so much, bud. Well, I guess what I'm saying is now I feel there's more resources available for me to hone my craft. I guess I would like to restate that. So, like I said, between the powerlifting gym in Huntington, the Sudden Impact personal trainer, Isaiah Johnson in Fort Wayne, and then Gracie Jiu-Jitsu in Fort Wayne, I just have more resources, but also have more drive, even than I used to have, because I appreciate it more.
Right.
You don't know what you lose until you lose it. You don't know what you got until you lose it. That's normal. I just didn't know I'd ever have the opportunity to get it back, even if for a short time, even if only for a glimpse. I am going to enjoy this. This is awesome.
Real quick, camera lady. What's your name?
B.
B? Aunt B?
Aunt B's cool.
This Mama B is supposed to.
Mama B, okay. Is it still recording?
Yes.
Okay. My phone has been jacking up lately, and it's only like recording 5 minutes, and it'll shut off. So I want to make sure.
All right.
Oh, so we're at 7. We're still going.
All right.
That's awesome. Okay.